Hi, this is Yvette with AARP. I lead workshops in my community to help older adults stay connected and age successfully. In this advanced learning, we'll cover Social Security benefits for spouses and divorced spouses of a living worker. Let's start by watching a short video.
Can I collect Social Security spousal benefits?
There are two ways to collect benefits on a spouse. One is through spousal benefits. The other is through survivor benefits if your spouse has passed away.
Let's talk about spousal benefits.
Okay. In most cases, when you apply to start collecting your own Social Security, you're also applying for a spousal benefit if you qualify for one. Depending on your age when you file, that could be between 32.5% and 50% of your spouse's full monthly retirement benefit. You won't get your own monthly benefit and your spousal benefit. Social Security will pay you whichever amount is higher.
And how do I know if I qualify?
As long as your spouse is already collecting benefits, you've been married for more than a year, and you're 62 or older, you're likely entitled to receive spousal benefits. But keep in mind that your spousal benefit may be reduced if you are still working or if you're under full retirement age. And eligibility rules are different for people who got divorced or whose spouses died.
Got it. If I get a spousal benefit, will it affect how much Social Security my spouse receives?
No, that won't change. To learn more, go to aarp.org/Social Security.
All right, that was a good overview of spousal benefits. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. The first thing Social Security looks at to see whether you can collect a benefit based on marriage is whether you're currently married or divorced, and the length of your marriage. If you're currently married, you must have been married for at least 12 months to qualify for spousal benefits. The 12-month rule does not apply if you are collecting a Social Security benefit on a prior spouse's record the month before the month you married. If that's the case, you can collect on your new spouse's record right away if the benefit is higher. If your marriage ended in divorce, then you must have been married for at least 10 years. There is no exception for the 10-year marriage requirement for a divorced spouse. Things get a little more complicated if you married and divorced the same person twice. In that case, you can only combine the two periods of marriage if you remarried no later than the calendar year following the calendar year you divorced. Otherwise, one of the marriages must have lasted at least 10 years. If you've been divorced less than 2 years, your former spouse would have to be collecting their Social Security before you can collect a benefit on their record as a divorced spouse. However, if you've been divorced at least 2 years, you can collect a benefit as a divorced spouse if your former spouse is 62 or older, even if they haven't started collecting Social Security. Now let's look at how spousal benefits are calculated. The Social Security benefit for the spouse or divorced spouse of a living worker is based on 1/2 of the worker's primary insurance amount. The primary insurance amount is the amount the worker would collect from Social Security if they claimed their benefit at full retirement age. That's between ages 66 and 67, depending on the year they were born. The amount you collect as a spouse or divorced spouse is also based on how old you are when you claim your benefit. If you wait and claim your benefit at full retirement age, you'll get the full spousal benefit. But if you claim earlier than your full retirement age, Social Security will reduce your benefit. Now we're going to look at an example with some help from a Social Security expert, Rob Clark. Rob Clark, can you share an example of how the age you claim your spousal benefits affects the amount you receive?
Sure. First, let's say spouse A was born in 1960 and never worked, and is married to spouse B, who did work and has a primary insurance amount of $2,000. The Social Security full spousal benefit payable to spouse A is 1/2 of $2,000 or $1,000. If a spouse claims the benefit at their full retirement age, they will receive $1,000 per month. Now, Social Security will reduce the benefit if they claim it before full retirement age. If they claim it at age 62, the benefit would be about $650 per month. Each month they delay claiming would result in a higher monthly benefit until it would reach the full $1,000 per month if they wait until full retirement age. Now, let's change the example and say that spouse A did work and earned their own Social Security benefit with a primary insurance amount of $800. When both members of a couple earn Social Security, the spousal benefit is based on the difference between 50% of the higher earning spouse's primary insurance amount and 100% of the lower earnings spouse's primary insurance amount. So in this case, 50% of $2,000 is $1,000 minus $800 leaves a full spousal benefit of $200. If spouse A claimed the Social Security at full retirement age, they would receive $800 on their own record, plus an additional $200 as a spouse to bring the combined amount up to $1,000 per month. Again, he or she could claim benefits as early as age 62. In this example, Social Security would reduce their own retirement benefit of $800 down to $560, and the spousal benefit of $200 will be reduced to $130. Then they add the $560 retirement benefit and the $130 spouse's benefit to pay a combined benefit of $690 per month.
Thanks, Rob. One question you might be asking yourself is, can I collect Social Security on my spouse's record and wait until I'm older to claim my own retirement benefit? Well, that depends on when you were born. If you were born after January 1st, 1954, you cannot claim a spousal benefit and delay claiming your own retirement benefit. You have to claim your own retirement benefit first. And then if your primary insurance amount is less than half of your spouse's, you can pick up an additional benefit on your spouse's record. But if you were born before January 2nd, 1954, and you have not started collecting your own retirement benefit, you can file for what's called a restricted application for spousal benefits. This allows you to collect on your spouse's record and delay claiming your own retirement benefit up to age 70. There's one last point I'd like to make about spousal benefits. We've seen that if you earn your own Social Security, it offsets what you can collect as the spouse of someone who also paid into Social Security. It's a dollar-for-dollar offset. There's a similar rule that affects government employees who did not pay Social Security taxes on their government wages. It's called the government pension offset. If you get a pension based on federal, state, or local government employment that was not covered by Social Security, the Social Security benefit that you can collect as a spouse is reduced by 2/3 of your government pension amount. If 2/3 of your government pension is more than the Social Security spousal benefit, nothing would be payable. If 2/3 of your government pension is less than the Social Security spousal benefit, you could collect the difference. If you still have questions or need assistance, you can reach out to your local Social Security office by visiting ssa.gov/locator or calling 800-772-1213. For safe and secure access to your Social Security information online, you can create a My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount. For more information about Social Security, check out aarp.org/Social Security. You can also visit learn.aarp.org, where you'll find information about Social Security and a variety of other topics, such as Medicare, caregiving, and fraud. And finally, check out this website for more advanced learnings about other Social Security topics, including windfall elimination provision and government pension offset. While you're there, be sure to use the Your Questions Answered tool to browse frequently asked questions. If you don't see what you're looking for, you can submit a question of your own. Volunteer certified financial planner professionals from the Foundation for Financial Planning will answer every question submitted with an individual response within 10 days via private email. Thanks for watching.